All right, big question lately. How do we get reviews? What's legal? What's within Amazon's terms of service? How do I take a product from zero to a bunch of reviews? How do the Chinese do it? Etc., etc. So we're going to talk about reviews a little bit. So my perspective is, first thing, I would say from my experience, you need about 10 reviews. Once you get over that hump, at least for me, my sales started to pick up. Even though my competitors had a lot more reviews, once I got to 10, I think that gives you the kind of the validation that you need to kind of get the ball rolling. More is always better, but I would say if you're brand new, shoot for 10 or so. Now there are services that you can buy that will help you get reviews, as well as Amazon having their early reviewer program, which I've heard some good reviews on. So anyways, I didn't use either one of those. So I don't want to talk about how I do things, and there's a lot of gray areas in the review process. So what I'm going to talk about is some things that people do, the pros and cons of each. So you can buy a service. I didn't have great luck with that. I've done it before. I think I did AMZRC or something. It was terrible. I gave away a bunch of product and I got nothing in return. A lot of people took advantage. It wasn't a good deal. So that's one way though. There are services like Viral Launch, I think, has that service now. They're pretty reputable. If you have the money and you don't want to mess with it, that's probably a good way to go. If you're watching this, you might be bootstrapping like a lot of us were. You know, here's what people do. Amazon's pretty wise. So if you have your mom and she has the same name as you and you send her, you know, Mother's Day package through Amazon, they're going to figure out that that's your mom. So probably don't have her review it. But, you know, SureTail Relations, different names, different cities. A lot of people have had success that way. Whether they reimburse them, they give them a discount. If you give a discount, there's two ways you can do it I've seen happen. One is a lot of people, before they actually launch their product, they put either in another condition or another, like what a lot of times they'll do is if you have it new and let's say it's 30 bucks, they'll put one used one for $1. And then they'll have somebody buy that and then leave a review. So that they pay full price, so on and so forth, there's no issue. That's one way I've seen people accomplish this. You can also give out coupon codes and stuff. If you give more than, I don't know what the number is for sure, but I believe it's somewhere north of 40%. If your discount's deeper than 40%, then the reviews are going to probably be unverified and may get erased. So that's another way to you know, do things if you want to. What's the best scenario is, like for me, for instance, I built a brand, so I have a brand following. So I have people that follow me on Facebook, they like the pages, all that kind of stuff. So you can go out, if you have that going for you, you can go out to that group and say, hey, we're launching a new product, we're hoping to get some reviews, check it out, whatever. You can't condition a discount or you can't give things away in exchange for a review. But you can tell people that you need reviews and it's a great product, so on and so forth, and maybe because they're loyal customers, you're going to give them a 40% off coupon, you know, whatever, through Facebook. So you can advertise your product that way, and that should get you some reviews. If you have enough of a following, it should be pretty easy. After you've been doing it for a while too, like I have a lot of people that have bought my product, left reviews, that I've interacted with for different reasons. So maybe, you know, one person needed some instructions on how to use the product. So now I have all their information because I gave them those instructions. So I can reach out to them and say, hey, we have a new product, I just want to give you a coupon. You know that they've already left you reviews in the past. That's probably the best way to do it if you can. The fourth way, I guess, that people get reviews is to, and you'll see this a lot, the foreign sellers will do it, is they'll take another listing and that has existing reviews, reuse the UPC, change the listing details. So let's say I was selling shoelaces and now I'm selling video cameras. I would have a listing that had 100 reviews for shoelaces. I would take out all the shoelace information, put in all my camera information, use the same SKU, and then I instantly have 100 reviews. Now those reviews are for shoelaces, so you'll see that sometimes. Not a great idea, but sometimes if you have like a new and improved product, like if you had shoelaces and then you were going to sell better shoelaces, you can potentially do that and it might work for you. The last way is to do giveaways. So there's a lot of review groups on Facebook, everything else. Those are kind of dangerous. You know, the idea there is, hey, you buy my product for $20 and I'll send you $20 by PayPal and condition on a review. That is absolutely against Amazon's terms of service. If you get caught, they will at least suspend your account. So I'm not saying people don't do it, and again, like, there's risk and everything else, so it might be worth doing for you. Doing it on a blind Facebook, you know, it's one thing if you call your sister and go, hey, can you get 3 of your friends to buy my item? That's probably one thing. If you just put it out blindly on the internet, that like, hey, I'm giving this away, anybody will want it, well, you know, that's a riskier proposition, but people do it and it does seem to work. So in any event, however you choose to go, you know, reviews are important. It definitely will help your business if you have them. So I would figure out a strategy, you know, up front. If you have any specific questions, comment them below. I'll be glad to answer. I've managed to get all my products reviewed using sort of a combination of a couple of those things, and trying to stay roughly within Amazon's terms of service. It gets easier, I'll tell you that. Your first product's tough, your second product's a little bit easier, your third product's quite a bit easier, your fourth product's not too bad. So that's kind of the way that goes. So anyways, if you have any questions, comment it below. Be sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.